Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here, and in today's video, going to be talking through a couple player props I like over on Prizepicks for the Week 7 Monday Night Football doubleheader that we have. We got two games on Monday night. Really enjoy these Monday night doubleheaders. We've already had a couple of them this season. We got one for this Week 7 slate. We got the Buccaneers and the Ravens playing, and then we got the Chargers and the Cardinals. So it's a little two-gamer. I got two plays that I do like for these two games that we're going to share in this video. We got a prop from the Bucks and Ravens game, and then we got a prop that I like from the Chargers and Cardinals game. So we're going to break down these two plays, guys. We're going to share why I like them. Now, before we do get started, make sure, as always, if you guys do enjoy these Prizepicks videos, you hit that like button down below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. And if you guys are new to Prizepicks, and if you don't have a Prizepicks account, be sure to sign up. Use promo code NOAH. When you sign up for Prizepicks with my promo code, place your first lineup, you'll instantly get $50 in promo funds added to your account. And do want to say, Prizepicks does have a free square available right now. This is for both new users and existing users. So if you don't have an account on Prizepicks right now, that's an incentive to sign up because there is a free square for NBA, which does start on Tuesday. Super excited for the NBA season. We got an Anthony Edwards free square. You can take that. If you already have a Prizepicks account, this is available for you as well. Play those free squares, though. You always want to be taking advantage of these promos. Anytime these sites run these free squares, discounts, you want to be playing these. They have a discount right now. That's an incentive to sign up. And if you guys don't have an account on Prizepicks, again, make sure to use that promo code NOAH when you do sign up. And we're going to have a ton of NBA content this season like we always do. NBA is one of my favorite sports to cover. Season starts on Tuesday. My video for Tuesday will most likely go live probably sometime Monday night. So, during Monday Night Football, after Monday Night Football, check out the channel. You'll probably see a video covering some props that I like for the two-game NBA slate for the start of the season on Tuesday. Super excited for that, and I can't wait to be talking NBA again. But for this video, we're going to talk about some NFL plays. Do want to recap our plays from Sunday. It was a really good Sunday. We gave out 3 plays Sunday, hit all 3 of the plays that we gave out. We went 0-4 on college football on Saturday, and I know there was a lot of people in the comments, saying some things after that, and I expect it. If I go 0-4, 0-3, anytime I have a bad day like that, I expect to get hate. But at the end of the day, man, I'm trying to come on here and just give you guys the best plays I can. I'm not going to hit every single play. I know that. I'm going to definitely reverse sweep plenty. I mean, I've made probably 3,000 Prizepicks videos. I've probably got at least 50, 100 reverse sweeps in there. So it's going to happen. It's bound to happen. But we bounced back, went 3-0 on our NFL plays on Sunday. Hopefully you guys tailed, made some money with us. Let's see if we can keep this rolling into the Monday night slate. Doubleheader should be a lot of fun, guys. So let's go ahead and talk through these props that I'm liking for Monday Night Football. So first prop we're going to take a look at is going to be a receiving yards prop in the Ravens and Bucks game. And I'm liking Mike Evans for more than 49.5 receiving yards. So one thing I noticed kind of looking around at some sportsbook odds right now, DraftKings doesn't have a line up for Mike Evans, but FanDuel has a lineup for Mike Evans. They have his line set at 56.5. Prizepicks has it at 49.5. So I think we're getting a little bit of a softer line here on Prizepicks, and there is a little bit of uncertainty regarding Mike Evans' health tonight. He was limited in practice throughout the week, but he did get a practice in on Saturday, and they already took him off the injury report. So typically, I would be worried about a player's, availability, that their potential to be limited if they were coming into the game questionable. But because the Bucks took Mike Evans off the injury report, that makes me assume that he's going to be full go here. And this is a really good spot for the Bucks pass game to do some damage. They're going to be facing a Ravens team that has been a major pass funnel this season. The Ravens have been a team that is very, very tough to run on. They're actually giving up the fewest rush yards per game to opposing running backs. But through the air, this is a Ravens team that you can really beat through the air. They're giving up the 3rd most receiving yards overall to the wide receiver position. Teams have had a lot of success through the air against the Ravens. I'm expecting a lot of pass attempts for Baker Mayfield here. You can look at his pass attempts line. It's set at 35.5. His pass yards line is set at 255.5. I feel like if Baker Mayfield comes anywhere close to 250 pass yards, there's a very good chance we're going to get 50 yards from Mike Evans, one of his top targets. I mean, Mike Evans this season, you can look, it's kind of been an up and down season for him, but you got to look at some of these matchups. So, the spots where he went over. So he did go over week 1 against Washington, had 5 catches for 61 yards on 6 targets. And then he went under against Detroit. Would have expected him to do a little bit better against Detroit in that matchup. Then he went under against Denver, which is a really tough spot. Denver has a great secondary. Patrick Surtain's one of the best corners in the league, and I'm pretty sure Surtain was shadowing Evans in that matchup. But then Evans bounced back, had a huge game against Philly, had a really good game against Atlanta. And then last week against the Saints, he really struggled. But that's another matchup that Evans has historically struggled in against Marshawn Lattimore. Lattimore has given Evans a lot of trouble in the past. So I kind of like this as a bounce back spot for Mike Evans. Again, I know he's coming into this game a little bit banged up. He was on the injury report this week with a hamstring injury, but they took him off the injury report. He's cleared for this game, good to go. And I'm expecting Mike Evans to be fully healthy here. And if we're getting a fully healthy Mike Evans in this matchup against Baltimore, which has been a team you can really beat through the air, I like our chances of getting 50 receiving yards from him. I think this is a line that probably is going to get bumped up. Again, looking at FanDuel has his line set at 56.5 right now. So like this play a lot. Going to be taking Mike Evans for more than 49.5 receiving yards. And then the play that I like in the Cardinals and Chargers game, we're going to go to Trey McBride. We're going to take Trey McBride for more than 50.5 receiving yards. So Trey McBride has had a really good role this year for the Cardinals, kind of like everyone expected. Everyone was expecting McBride to be one of the best tight ends this season. You look at his game log this year, he hasn't had like the greatest games overall, but if there's anyone that's due for like a really big game, it feels like it's Trey McBride, because you look at the role that he's had just in terms of usage, in terms of volume. He's getting peppered with targets. He's had at least 6 targets in every game this season, 9, 6, 6, 9, and 8. He's leading all tight ends in target share, has a target share over 25% this season. Also is running a route on a ton of dropbacks. His route rate is over 80%, so he's out there, pretty much in every passing situation. McBride's going to be out there running routes, and he's a top target for Kyler Murray. Now I know the Cardinals went out and drafted Marvin Harrison, who's a guy that obviously can do damage through the air. Marvin Harrison hasn't been a high volume receiver this year, but he still is a guy that can pop off, can put up big games any week. But I do expect Trey McBride to most weeks lead this team in targets. He's led this team in targets most weeks this season. Again, you look at his game log this season, he has gone over this line in, I believe, 3 out of 5 games, he's gone over this line. One of the games he went under was against Buffalo. Probably would have expected him to do a little bit better there. Buffalo's kind of been struggling against tight ends this year, I do believe. Went under against Detroit. But at his best game of the season last week against Green Bay, now faces a Chargers team that has kind of been vulnerable to tight ends this season. The Chargers haven't faced many good tight ends. Like if you look, they face Carolina, who doesn't really use a tight end much. They face Pittsburgh, who doesn't really use their tight ends much. They face Denver, another team that doesn't really use their tight ends much. But they also did face Kansas City. Travis Kelce had 7 catches for 89 yards on 9 targets against this Chargers team. And then they faced the Raiders. Obviously, the Raiders have a really good tight end in Brock Bowers. And Brock Bowers had 8 targets, 6 catches for 58 yards against the Chargers. So when the Chargers have faced 2 good tight ends this year, Kelce and Bowers, they gave up 58 and 89 yards to those 2 guys. Now they face probably one of the best tight ends in the league in Trey McBride. I like this spot a lot for Trey McBride. I'd like him to have more than 50.5 receiving yards here. So these are going to be the 2 props, guys, that we roll with for the Monday Night Football doubleheader. Again, I'm super excited for this one. I love these doubleheaders. I know some people kind of don't like these doubleheaders because like there's 2 games going on at one time. But me, I usually put up each game on a TV, or I'll have like I'll have both games playing on one TV so I can watch both games at one time. It's a lot of fun to sweat out props. We're going to have probably some more plays for these games posted over on Patreon. So if you guys want to hop into Patreon, we've got a ton of Prizepicks plays going up over there every day for NFL, for college football, and obviously for NBA coming soon. I'll be posting NBA Prizepicks plays pretty much daily. Maybe Sundays I won't do NBA Prizepicks, but pretty much every other day I'll be covering NBA Prizepicks plays, giving those out on Patreon. I'll obviously have some YouTube videos posted as well. So check that out, guys. Linked down below in the description if you are interested. But as always, I do appreciate you guys watching these YouTube videos, supporting the YouTube content. Make sure you hit that like button down below. If you do enjoy these videos, hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. And again, if you guys are new to Prizepicks, if you don't have a Prizepicks account, sign up, use promo code NOAH, place your first lineup. You'll get $50 in promo funds instantly added to your account when you use that promo code NOAH. So again, you guys, check out Prizepicks if you have not yet. And make sure to use that free square too. It goes away on Tuesday when the NBA season starts. Anthony Edwards points prop, set at 0.5. It's a free pick Prizepicks is giving you. You want to be taking advantage of these promos, these free squares, discounts anytime they do them. So yeah, use that free square while it is still available. But That's all that I got for tonight, guys. Good luck on the slate as always. Let's make some money tonight, and I'll see you guys in the next video.